Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Ni no Kuni. In the last episode, we crossed the Shimmering Sands after doing a load of bios, and discovered that Rashaad, the great sage we were coming here to meet, has decided to hang up his sage cloak and become a babana seller. So we're gonna find out why that is, and maybe get some babana splits while we're in the neighborhood. But first... that's what I thought. I knew we were nearby the hotel, I just didn't remember which direction, and I wanted to see... Aha! I will take that bread, thank you! You know what? I mean, it's not that much health and MP I'm missing, but I kind of want to rest at the inn for multiple reasons, this being one of them. Ooh! I don't know why I clicked X. I forgot that I'm supposed to do this. A cup of strong coffee. I'm gonna save that salted ice cream, though. At least for now. Welcome to the Palace of Pampering, the cream of Cat's Cradle establishments. We pride ourselves in our practicality and pricing. Crossing the desert is a most terribly tiring pursuit. I highly recommend a nice nap to recharge your energies. It's only 20 gil. Let's stay. Guilders, excuse me. Excuse me. Don't know if you could hear that, but I did indeed burp. So, your custom is always appreciated. We do hope you enjoy a nice nap at the finest inn in all the Summerlands. Travelers weary from journeying across the desert sands know that a royal welcome awaits them. Excuse me, always awaits them at the Palace of Pampering. Look at that! Your wizard's companion got filled up with memories of folks who stayed by here before. Tidy new pages! The more the merrier, eh? We obtained new Regions of the World page, the Summerlands South, as well as some other pages, which I'm not sure why we got them now. I mean, I know why we got them now, because we slept at the inn, but there's some pages that I feel like we should have had before now. But I should probably save. I trust you had another perfect night's sleep at the Cat's Cradle. Travel safely now. Alright, let's move on out, because we got some other shopping to do before we get to Rashaad. It's not going to take too long, and I might as well also pick up some side quests while roaming through town, because why not? And we also saw that there are some people that have some emotions that we can harvest. When I say it like that, it sounds really, really bad. We're going to harvest some people's emotions. Seriously, that just sounds awful. Alright, but our first stop, of course, is at the Quartermaster's store. He doesn't have anything around that I can loot. Caw! A customer! I don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. Don't get caught short now. Grab some of our exclusive items before they fly out to the door. I really love doing that voice. Okay, so, just gonna mention this right here and now. We will get a bone sword from one of the side quests. If you want to get a second one for maybe, like, later, if you want to grab one, just to be safe, you could do that. There are a few things that I actually want to grab in preparation of something that I'm going to do. But I don't know if I'm actually going to do it, so I'm a little wary. I'll go over what they have. Bone sword, just straight up attack goes up. The flint dagger would bring your basic attack down, but raise your magical attack a decent amount. Let's see, what's normal? 5125. So raises magical by 4 and decreases the physical attack by 2. So that's not too bad of a change if you want to go for a more balanced set, and it also has the accuracy buff, which is pretty good. In fact, I might actually try doing that. I mean, technically, Korit doesn't have any, like, magical moves yet, but he might develop one soon, so I might want to prepare for it. That's all my thinking. That's my reasoning behind it, anyway. Oh, you know what else? I mean, we're gonna have her for quite some time. Not her, him. We're going to have Faye. I just always want to make Faye a her. I don't know why. Maybe because it just looks... Faye looks very feminine. I can't help myself. Oh, actually, I should also... I never read that. Worn by ancient wizards, donning these robes is said to give a boost to one's positivity and ambition. Raises regular physical defense and magical defense. Really good. The merchant garb only raises physical defense, but it raises it more. So we had a similar situation. We got some new items here, like scales. Scales can't be equipped by anyone except for Oliver right now, because being a, you know, a humanoid character, he can equip any accessory, pretty much. Scales are separate from badges and other things. It raises 2 defense, a waterproof scale that's admired for its toughness and being very difficult to break or bend. I'm not going to get that now, but we might get it later. The Bravado badge is pretty cool. It's a badge that improves a swell of self-confidence so necessary for successful spellcasting. Increases your accuracy and your evasion, which I might want to put on Faye. However, the Braggart badge is also really good for casters. A badge that compels wearers to always give their best, raising their spirits and strengthening their muscles. Raises magical attack and defense. And now that I think about it, that'd also be good for Sir Court if I'm going to put him into a more magic caster kind of role. Since I grabbed the flint dagger, that's probably what we're doing. I mean, let's be real. Although, he's gonna... I know in the future he's going to learn a fire move. But that being said, Oliver's magical attack is stronger, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anywho, do I want to get this Bravado badge for Faye or the Braggart badge? I'll get Braggart badge. And you know what? I'll get one for Oliver, too. Well, we're in a badge buying mood. There we go. So you got 700 left. I could buy... Yeah, let's buy Thumbo the Snakeskin Cloak. Why not? That'll leave me with 670. Well, let's get him a new shield. Why not? Okay, now we have 400. Is there anything else I want to buy? Oh, right, the Flint Spear raises attack by more, but my MP would go down. Magic attack, rather. Let's see, that goes down by 2, but up by 3. It might be worth it, but I'm going to pass on it for now. Because I like the Hoarfrost Spear. And, I mean, we've established Faye attacking normally doesn't do jack. So, axes and hammers will come in later. I could get... Yeah, why not? Let's get Thumbo some nice new claws. And that's all I can do for now. I didn't prepare for any future familiars, really. Just what I had now, but that's better, honestly. It's much better to prepare for what's going on now instead of what will happen in the future. Solve the problems you're dealing with beforehand. Don't try to solve problems that haven't popped up yet. Okay, let's see. Alright, I think... Yeah, you might be Enthusiasm in actuality. Actually, of course you're Enthusiasm. We haven't gotten any other things, right? Do I have Enthusiasm in the locket right now? I do. I'll hold off on that. Well, Rashaad's over there, but we have some other quests to do. Oh, wait, I missed a person. How rude of me. I am so sorry. Ahem. It's no good. I just can't be bothered. Leave me alone. What's happened to you? You were so full of beans when we set out from Ding Dong Dell. Is everything okay? Well, we're traveling merchants, you see. But since we arrived in Alma Moon, my husband has completely lost his will to sell. And after we went to all the trouble of leaving Ding Dong Dell to travel the world and earn enough money to open our dream shop. Who cares about the stupid shop? Selling things is such a lot of effort. Let's not bother anymore. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it? I reckon our friend here must be feeling a bit under the weather. I can see you're going to be no use. I'll just have to work for the two of us then, won't I? That, or we could mend his broken heart. One hubby-sized helping of enthusiasm should do it. It should? Well, lucky for us, I happen to have some enthusiasm in my locket, as already discussed. Yes, we'll have to cure him. We can't just leave people who need our help. In it, though? Let's get a wiggle on and find some enthusiasm then, shall we? Drippy, you're not listening. I already have some in my locket. It's no big deal. Here you go, my good man. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it! We need to make enough money to open our dream shop. Let's get to work. Darling, you're back to your old self. Thank goodness. Sorry, my darling. Did I worry you? I'm so sorry. I'm better now. Let's get to work, shall we? Neato, we cured him. Thank you so much for helping me out. You deserve an extra special free gift. Ooh, blindness begons. And 100 guilders. Hot damn. Ooh, and I received, let's see, plus another as a bonus, so I got 3. Neato! What a nice guy, giving me above and beyond the call of duty. Welcome, welcome, welcome! What a beautiful cape. But it's not quite this season's look for the Mamuni man. About town, you know. Why not update your outfit with some of our top quality fabrics? At prices to suit every purse. Buy now or regret it forever. Neato, look at that, they're beautiful. A new cape, huh? Oi, Ollie boy! We're not here on a flippin' shopping trip. What do you think we are, made of money? Yeah, I mean, I did just spend a lot on equipment. Oh, a fairy! And a very stylish little fellow you are, too. I have something here that would suit you down to the ground. Let's see now. Oh, yes, perfect! You reckon? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'd look the business in that. Mr. Drippy. Uh-oh. Sorry, Ollie boy, I got a bit carried away, innit? You've gotta hand it to her. The girl can sell. Roll up, roll up! Fine fabrics to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Look, the locket is glowing. About time you noticed that. I mean, it's been glowing for a while. And I reckon I know why. This young lady's got more enthusiasm than a school full of 6-year-olds. Excuse me, ma'am. I have something to ask you. What is it, young man? Are you interested in some of our fine fabrics? I can offer you an excellent price. No, it's not that. I was wondering if you'd maybe let us borrow a little of your enthusiasm? Oh, don't you say the funniest things! My enthusiasm and my smile are always coming for free. Take as much as you like. That sure is kind of you, ma'am, but we only need a little. Let us take some more enthusiasm! Now we're set for the next person, who would need enthusiasm. My, what a strange feeling! Now I feel even more ready to sell! Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Let's see what we got going on here. We have 2 people to the north that have some issues that need to be sorted. So let's get to that. Oh, it's a tragedy! How will my poor darling dear ever survive? Something the matter, love? My soul, my one and only dearest husband, has traveled to the Golden Grove in search of delicious mushrooms, but he's forgotten to take his lunch. Knickers, there's disastrous. Yeah, I guess it is kind of bad, huh? He must be really hungry by now. He must! Oh, he must! And the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to him myself! Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's the forest we came through. The one with all those giant mushrooms. That it is, Ollie boy! The fertile forest of fabulous flora and fauna. It's a proper good place to go and search for a good grub. A bit of grub, rather. Also, you're familiar with the Golden Grove. Then I must make a most urgent request of you. It's a great inconvenience, I am sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my dear, darling husband's lunch to him. Yeah, sure, why not? I will be Cupid's lunch delivery boy, I guess. You want us to take it to Golden Grove? Sure, leave it to us. You will? You will aid me in my hour of need? My little hero! Here, this is the lunch I prepared for my best beloved with all the devotion of a faithful wife. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It's a meal for lovers only. Oh, don't worry. I mean, I'm sure it's fantastic and it sure looks tasty, but no. I am the Cupid's food delivery service, and I guarantee your food will get to your husband uneaten or your money back that you haven't paid me. I mean, I could eat it. I don't have to give her Jack back, but I'm not going to. That is against my morals as a food delivery service person. The very idea. How could you even think I would do something like that? How could you people watching this video? What is wrong with you? Oh, this will never do. It's bad for business. Very bad. What's the matter, ma'am? The desert is filled with marauding boneheads. The traveling merchants who bring us fresh goods are being attacked. I fear that our lines of supply will be severed entirely. If only there was someone who could rid us of those skeletal scoundrels. You guys can't tell, but I'm raising my hand. Seems like they're in a proper pickle, eh, Ollie boy? Shall we offer a helping hand? Heck yeah, we will. Let's deal with those bothersome boneheads. I'll help you, ma'am. I'll beat those boneheads for you. Come now, child. We are not in so much trouble that we need the likes of you to your doom. Send. I didn't see the word send. I apologize. Need to send the likes of you to your doom? Nah, Mum, you don't understand. He's got me, Drippy, High Lord of the Fairies looking after him. He'll be right as rain. And I have spells. And familiars. That have weapons. And what exactly will you do, little man? Gnaw upon their shin bones until they hop away? The flippin' shake of it! Flippin' shin bones indeed! Ollie boy, our pride is on the line here. We need to batter those bony beggars good and proper. Sure, let's do it, Mr. Drippy. Very well. Defeat 10 boneheads, and that will be enough to allow our supplies to reach us. To clear something up, by 10 boneheads, she doesn't mean you need to find 10 individual boneheads on the overworld. If you battle a bonehead and 2 boneheads appear in the actual battle, it counts as 2. So it's not nearly as bad as it sounds. Oh hey, Horace is here! Do I want to talk to him right now, though? I mean, I suppose I could. Sure, why not? I'll grab that spell now. He will give us a spell, but it requires some talking to. I don't know if he'll do that right now, though. But we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun? It was flippin' boiling, mun! Boiling for you maybe, Pipsqueak, but I'm a ghost. And ghosts don't feel the heat, so there! What are you doing here, Horace? Oliver, he told us he was heading this way. I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Alma Moon is famous for. It's milk. Outdoors. In the beating sun. In the middle of the desert. Either they exchange this milk every single day, or that's some sour milk. And it must smell terrible if they don't have some way to, like, refurbish that every day. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. Oh yeah, there's a spicy food place behind the fountain. You can kind of see it. See? Huh, you think so? I kind of like it. Hey, there are still a lot of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I am trying. It's just that the Wizard's Companion is kinda... most of the pages are missing. Hang on a second. I just realized something. Do I have that? Oh, no! I'm activating this a lot earlier, which means I would have to change my lesson plan. Although I suppose I don't have to do the thing that I'm gonna do to get the spell right now. I'll hold off, actually. It seems like the better idea. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages have been torn out. I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I? Tidy, there's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just gonna hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The Wizard's Companion isn't just full of spells. There are also stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the centuries. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up. Oh, that means I'm gonna get that story early. Right, I'm gonna give you one to get you started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. The First Tale, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. Well, actually, now that I think about it, this actually works out really well for me. Because, let me go back to lessons really quick. In my lesson plan, I had 2 stories, this one and another one that we'll get later at the same time. Reading 2 stories in one episode might be a little hazardous, but at the same time, the next lesson we're going to learn has information about the Summerlins and a bunch of other pages. And, I mean, I'll also have to add the story. So, the next lesson is probably going to be a pretty extensive one. Oh well. C'est la vie, right? How much time do we have? Oh, we got plenty of time. I'm not going to talk to him about that spell, though. Because then I have to cover 5 spells in one episode, because we're going to get a buttload of spells relatively soon. I mean, not immediately, but soon enough.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Rashaad?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Rashaad, sir, I need you to teach me magic. I need you to teach me the most powerful spells there are, so I can defeat Shadar.
Defeat Shadar? You?
Yes, sir.
Your journey has been wasted. I no longer practice the magic arts.
Huh? But why not? I thought you were one of the 4 great sages who knows everything there is to know about magic.
It matters not what I was. I use magic no more.
Is she... What do you want? Who are you? Jeepers.
The poor thing's broken-hearted, looks like.
Oh, I thought she was just stoned out of her mind.
Shadar stole a piece of her heart. It was my fault. I defied him, and to punish me, he did this. That is why I fight no longer. I cannot risk my child's life. I will not. We must accept our fate and live out our days in peace.
Wow, that's really miserable.
Mr. Rashaad, sir, you're wrong. She wouldn't want this. She's not in pain because a piece of her heart was stolen.
Although that probably
It's
helps.
because you gave up fighting.
Doesn't help, rather.
Because you gave up on everything. That's why she's in pain.
You are sure of this?
Yes, I am.
I see. I see now that you would say anything to enlist my aid.
Huh?
He's just
Be
trying to
gone!
help, man.
Leave us in peace.
You're making a mistake. I wasn't trying to...
Well, he wasn't wrong. It looks like Shadar's stolen a part of the poor dab's heart.
Then we have to help her. We have to make her heart whole again.
Nah, looks like, I said. This is different.
Huh?
Her heart's not just broken, it's closed.
Closed? What does that mean?
Does that mean
It's
we
like
have to
this,
put her in our
she's
party
not
and walk
just had
around with
part
her
of
for a
heart
while?
stolen, she's closed it up
Maybe
tight
give her a
too,
massage?
to keep the rest safe, like. So, before we can think about replacing what's missing, we'll have to open it back up again, innit?
And how do we do that?
We go
I
to
just gave you a few
World.
methods.
If we find whoever she's connected to by there, we can work out what's going on with her by here.
Oh, that
so
might
we
be a
head
little
over
faster.
your way and find her soulmate.
My
All right,
next idea
let's do
is
it.
going to be, find Celebi
Right, though, back to
and
your
get an
world it
Aeon
is.
Flute. Was it Aeon Flute? I think that's what summons Celebi to the shrine to purify your shadow Pokemon. What? Closed hearts happened in that, too! Yeah, I got all of those. I could deliver that guy's lunch, but... I mean, this seems more important, in all seriousness. I mean, on one hand, he's missing his lunch. He might be a little hungry right now. I don't know how long he's been without his lunch. But she's kind of brokenhearted right now and miserable. In the grand scheme of things, I feel like this is the better use of our time. And away we go! Excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't have had 2 sodas when I went to the Fortune Buffet tonight. Oh well. So, where do we start the search then, eh? You remember how this works, ain't it, Ollie boy? It's all about spotting the similarities. Somewhere round by here is someone similar to young Esther in some way. Did we ever get her name? I feel like we never heard that girl's name, and Drippy just suddenly knows it. Well, whatever. Esther, that's what we're calling her. Now, what girls do you know? Girls? I don't really talk to girls. I mainly talk to Phil. Crikey, well that's no good, is it? How are we gonna do this, then? I'm sure there's somebody she reminds me of. Can't quite put your finger on it, is it? Never mind. If brain work won't work, legwork will. Let's go for a stroll around town and see if we can spot Esther's soulmate that way, shall we? Okay, Mr. Drippy. Let's go find that girl. Let's see, what are we on? 26 minutes in? I was going the wrong way. I could play a little longer. There's nothing to cut out, so I could go to like 30 minutes in, give or take. Whoop. Oh Jesus, I just realized I left the volume loud from when I was publishing something. Whoops. Well, that means there's going to be echo in this episode. Little side note just to, you know, get things sorted here. Basically, when I have these videos, like, when I record them and I stop recording, it has to, like, process the information. Well, when it's a longer episode, it, like, takes several minutes. So I flip over to television, watch that, turn the volume back up. I forgot to turn it back down for recording. Whoops. Anyway. Hey, I just thought. What's up, Mun? You have a nice time thinking about girls, is it? No! When I used to come here to Phil's garage, there was a girl. She was always looking at us from her window. From a window, eh? Sounds like a proper shrinking violet. I guess so. That's the window up there. Hi. Oh, that's her, Mr. Drippy. Flippin' heck, Ollie boy, why didn't you think of her straight away? She's the spitting image of her, Mun. Huh? Of who? Who do you flippin' think, you blockhead? The great sage's daughter, ain't it? The one who's obviously her flippin' soulmate. It's that obvious? I never noticed. You sure have good eyes, Mr. Drippy. She was only in the window for a second. Never underestimate the razor-sharp eyes of a fairy. My boy, a spot of speck of dust on a head of a pin I could. Anyway, it's her, no mistake. Let's go barge our way into her bedroom. I'm gonna let that digest for a moment. And I quote yet again. Let's go and barge our way into her bedroom. I'm sure her parents will be completely fine with a boy around her age breaking into their house, going up to their daughter's bedroom for unknown reasons. I'm sure that'll go just dandy. Okay. In fact, I guarantee that the police won't be called, and I probably won't have Oliver get beaten up by her father. Those things will definitely not happen. Nope, wrong house. Oh, there's a bulldog over there. It's no good, there's no answer. Is something the matter, dear? There's nobody home, you know. I need to speak to the girl who lives here. You're a friend of Myrtle's? Oh, you poor dear! You must be awfully worried about her. Huh? Oh my, you haven't heard? Well, just between you and I, things haven't been going so well for Myrtle's family lately. How come? Her father works every hour of every single day. Nothing but work, 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 and he's never home anymore. Such a shame. Rusty was always such a devoted father. But something happened to him. He's changed. I hear him shouting at them through the walls. I don't know how poor Betty copes, let alone young Myrtle. Such a shame. Betty is... That's right, dear. She's Rusty's wife, and she's every bit as devoted to him as she always was. Why, only this morning I heard her promising to bring his lunch to him down at the garage. All the love she pours into those sandwiches. It's enough to break your heart. Why, I'm welling up just thinking about it. Such a kind soul. Poor, poor Betty. I have half a mind to tell that Rusty Cartwright just how lucky he is. Jeepers. Oh, just listen to me gossiping on and on. Do ignore me, dear. Just a silly old woman. Say hello to Myrtle for me, won't you? Crikey! Sounds like things are none too rosy in the Cartwright household, eh? Mr. Drippy, we can't leave her like that. We have to help her. We have to help Myrtle. That's easier said than done, Ollie boy. She's not coming out for a chat, and we're not getting in unless we go magicking the door open. You're right. We should use magic to open the door. 10 out of 10, Oliver. At least he figured it out. It took Drippy mentioning you have magic, but at least he figured it out. I'm the only one who knows how. I'm the only one who can go in there and speak to her. You sure you want to be doing this, Mun? When my mom died, If you hadn't taken me over to your world when I thought I was all alone... If you hadn't helped me, I'd still be alone right now. That's why we have to help Myrtle. If we don't, she'll be left staring out of her window forever. All alone. That's justification enough for a bit of breaking and entering in my book. Let's get in there! Okay, Mr. Drippy. Yeah, that's a good enough reason to possibly get sent to juvenile hall. I'm game. But you know what? I think we'll do that in the next episode. See you guys then.